everybody, this is Jeffrey. A day after my birthday here in Austin, Texas, on I-35, service road, south of IH-35 service road. And the street that's crossing it, well, going this way, is Riverside. So there's a shot of downtown. That's a nice shot right here. Still working on the skyline, putting other buildings up. I remember a few years ago, maybe 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, they was building on that. Now they through. I can safely say Austin has the most construction going on than any city in Texas. But I don't know. All I gotta do is Google it. I got no copyright Christian music in the background. There's a guy over there with a guitar, a homeless guy, got his bicycle, but I ain't gonna put the camera on him. Everybody had their own thing. I have mine, some lip syncing. Austin is a music city. Austin is a music capital city of the world. They say the world. I started to say of Texas, but now it's the music. It's the music capital of the world. I'm going that way in a minute up that hill. I've been up some hills today, but like not real steep ones. I rode my bike all the way from Southwest Austin to here. I don't know who needs the ambulance, but may they get help. May it work out to be okay. Way down there, I seen an ambulance. I mean, a big truck. You know, might have been an 18-wheeler. That was an ambulance was by, and hopefully nobody got injured or died. I'm out to a pawn shop to look for a backup camcorder. One like the one I got that the flaps open, you know, like the Sony. They got them with other names that flap open like this, and one that I can do what I want to do. I basically don't need a backup camcorder because I basically just one camcorder. This Sony suffice in doing what I want to do, basically. Still celebrating my birthday of yesterday with my balloon. So I'm gonna get ready to get on my bike. Maybe I ought to put this on the tripod. I start to do a video with my phone, but this camcorder is more reliable. Phone can do good videos too, but for some reason this phone I got right now be cutting off on the video. Sometimes they do a 10-minute video or so. Oh, I really like my outfit today. Let y'all see these colors. Let me put it up high. I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna probably eat somewhere on Riverside. I don't come over here every day. I say I'm 10 to 13 miles away from my apartment in Southwest Austin. So therefore, I got a lot of exercise on this bike. I was trying to decide which pocket handkerchief I wanted, and And this green turned out to really be really great. A great contrast. So I got the same colors on several times. This hat, I done made it out of my second favorite hat. I was trying to decipher what all those colors are. Some of them I know, but one of them I wasn't sure if it was pink or not. So when I Googled shades of pink, I really didn't see none of those colors. So apparently there's orange. It must be shades of orange. Anyway, I'm gonna go with that, but I don't think it's no pink. Then these socks used to be white, but with cloth paint out of Walmart, I painted them. And that top one I repainted the top layer, which was pink, but the pink, I was never sure if the pink was purple, you know? And I looked up shades of pink and it showed that color, but it looked purple. I told myself to solve all that, I'm gonna just repaint it purple. And I chose kind of dark purple. Now I know for a fact that's purple. And it goes with the purple in my tennis. And this is beige, which is passed for red, the shorts. And it's red in those. Then I almost thought I wasn't gonna get no white on white. But the last layer of the socks that I didn't paint rhymes with or corroborates with the white in the tennis. I really don't count on the back. I don't count that on the back of them tennis because I think it was like peach when I got them from the pawn shop, but I wasn't sure how to match with it and when to match with it, and plus it's hiding in the back, so I painted over it orange since I wear orange a lot. So maybe it still look orange in the back. These are New Balance. So I kind of altered a peach that come with that color on the back, and it's still a little orange. So it can go with, I ain't really got to count it with the colors because it's in the back. I got yellow on yellow, yellow shirt and yellow in the socks. I got silver, but that silver in the socks can go with pass for gray and go with that. But I got the gray right here, undershirt that go with the gray and the tennis. I used to just dress like everybody else, basically two colors, or maybe just not trying to match at all. But about 3 years ago, I started doing this and ran with it. I don't see no time I'm gonna stop. Probably never until God calls me home. Cause it's fun and it's me doing it because it's something I want to do to satisfy joy and fun I try to create in my life. And as a result, I get from time to time, I like your outfit from people. I love it. Sometimes it takes me more than the normal person takes getting ready, my stuff ready, but that's okay. I ain't married, I ain't got no children, I ain't got no obligations like that. I'm just answering to me. And I got a bunch of loose time. I'm answering to God, though. But in a sense, I'm related to people in the sense I need to be loving and kind and cordial and so forth. I wasn't talking about I'm not obligated to people like that, but I'm talking about in my leisure time, you know. Officially 66 years young yesterday, so I'm still, let the celebration continue. I like this balloon, it's colorful. Okay, let me move on up this little hill. I put them legs together on the tripod, I had them wide. That's not advisable riding a bike. there. Got a lot of rooms there. I'm kind of, since my gears is fixed better, I'm kind of going up this hill with agility. I'm so thankful I got my high school diploma. That's like an early birthday gift. I got it, officially got it last month on the 26th. Exactly a month and 2 days ago. A month and 2 days ago. So that was like a early birthday gift. The car had its blinker on, but it was going too fast to turn right there. A lot of times they just apparently forget to turn them off, I think. That's wasting battery in my estimation. Probably ain't gonna waste too much battery if a person forget and leave their blinkers on 3 or 4 hours of driving. It might deceive some people, other motorists though, that they're gonna turn. That's a nice looking apartment right there. It ain't that big, but it's okay. Well, that's some of it right there too. It's kind of shaped like Garden Terrace. Garden Terrace got like a star-like shape from top, looking at it from top. Something similar to a star, you know, because when I was applying for the free phone before this free phone, they wanted to confirm where I stayed and they zoomed down on my apartment from top. I saw that shape. I never seen Garden Terrace from the top like that. The lady had a hard time. Keep it down so I won't get them in the fine frame. Piano sound good. Austin got apartments everywhere. Some completed, some recently completed, some in construction, like over there. Look like they almost finishing. No, they off. Well, I don't know if they, I gotta get up closer to make a better assessment. Ooh, that's a lot of room for people to move to. I heard several people every year, I mean every day, is moving off. Some moving out, also. I love it. I'm in my makeshift car, y'all. Wow, I couldn't do all this in prison. You know what I'm saying? I can imagine I'm riding a bike, jamming, you know, jamming to the gospel music nowadays. I can imagine that. Because mind can imagine anything, but I'm actually doing it. I couldn't actually do it. Let me go across. Well, they got a pawn shop on that side. They got a pawn shop on this side too. I wonder what the one on this side closer. 7-Eleven, y'all. I wonder, no. I gotta stay over here. I'm gonna just stay over here for right now. I've never been down this street here. What is the name of it? What is it? I know that sign right here. Lakeshore. Lakeshore. I've never been down the street. Look like residential area might be there. I want to zoom in on that lakeshore, but the sun interfering. Yeah. Guy in the FedEx truck hollered at me. Sound like he said, how about the phone? Oh, this guy waiting on me to go. Let me get on across and not impede his progress. Wow. My thought that I forgot the express while ago came back to me. I'm glad I got a high school diploma in general. Now, I'm glad additionally because it helped me to feel more balanced. It helped me feel more justified in using so many words, kind of big words sometimes. And, you know, because it helped me feel justified in using words that with a vocabulary that is like probably a vocabulary of somebody who's been in college or who is in college, first, second, or third year, and so forth. But I just looked them up. You don't have to be in college to look the words up. But I'm just saying, people in college and school get exposed to words, you know, in reading and so forth, English and so forth. AT&T right there. A car wash. Jiffy Lube. Oh, Jiffy Lube is a car wash. I guess I really didn't know that. I know it now. Still recording. Cool. The day after my birthday, y'all. Yeah. Oh, Shore District Drive. That's the name of that street right there. Well, they got, I ain't never known about, I ain't never seen that street before, and I've been coming up and down this Riverside a lot, but I just now realized this, no, Shore District is this way, and Parker Lane is that way. Correction, look at that tower crane. I asked somebody what those were, and they, some years ago, they said tower cranes. But they must have them firmly in the ground, because that wind, wow, it seems like the wind I might blow them down. But I'm glad, basically, that don't happen, because they're firmly in the ground. That's a lot of weight. And I pray nobody ever having accidents. I pray there'll be no accidents with tower cranes all over the world. I pray for that. UPS store. A lot of main streets in Austin and other cities has a lot of businesses and so forth. Even apartments own them. And Austin seems to especially have such. Walgreens, a bunch of Walgreens scattered out through Austin. That's where I get my medicines from. They give you points. They got a point system that, you know, when you pick up medicine, they give you points, and you can put toward purchases. Nice little complex here. Chase. I'm with a credit union, UFCU. More power to Chase and whoever's with them. I'm getting tired. I'm getting tired trying to concentrate on video and one hand on the steering wheel. Oh, I mean the handlebar. Good. Why they just light is green? They got to go. I got the. I'm about to get that. Teens in that car in the frame. Also got a lot of. I got a brother, as I've said in another video, that plays piano. Just that good. His name is Richard. When I was in prison, he wrote. I got a letter from him in about 1978. He told me he believed in God too, you know, and because I think I was talking about that God in my letter that I sent to him, it may have been that same letter. He told me he plays piano all over the world. I heard he played it. I don't know if he told me. I heard he played it in the White House before. He learned how to play it by listening to my mom. So he learned by ear. Richard. I was born right after him. No. Yeah, after him. 5 children by my same father and mom was Davis, who is no longer with us. Passed away in 7 when I was in prison. And Jan, she's still with us. She got about 4 years on me, so I'm 60. I just turned 66. She may be 70 or 71. And Richard, I just got to talking about his next. Then me, Jeffrey, and then Terry, who has a birthday in November the 25th. One of my friends that celebrated with me yesterday on my party. Maybe he was, I think he was honking hello instead of get out the way because I was out of the way enough. Anyway, big old bus there. Well, that was a bus too that honked at me. That's like a uniquely square, long square bus. Peace Hut across the street. I used to go to a thrift store over here a lot. There's another shot at the skyline. I don't want to zoom it because a lady's coming. Ooh, golly. I'm trying to turn this bike, I almost fell. Let me get up off of it and do it. I done scratched up my leg enough last month and the last few months. And all that is kind of healing up, so let me be real careful with this bike. They say a car can be a weapon. This bike is too. This bike can be too. And I'm learning how to handle it better, you know. Avoid it falling on me and so forth. And I done scratched my leg up hitting the kickstand before. I mean, not the kickstand, but the paddles. What I was gonna say. It feels like it's about in the 90s, low 90s. I haven't looked at the, oh, there's a pawn shop right there. So the first one was on that side. Matter of fact, I done bought a camcorder out there before. Maybe they have one. I done had two camcorders like this and one backup, and the Kodak wasn't even in the picture. But I done, for one reason for another, I done broke one of them or couldn't figure out one. Matter of fact, these Panasonics, they hard to figure out too, even though they built like this Sony. The kind I like. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to, it ain't that complicated. Like T-Mobile said, it ain't that complicated. I think they said that. A lot of time when I put the kickstand down and put it back up, I gotta kick it under the other kickstand because it's be in the way and my feet be constantly hitting it. But it ain't nothing. It's all part of having and riding a bike. That's a nice purple car. I don't want to put a camera on it. Thank God for the Austin bus system. I'm talking about go over this city thoroughly. Oh, there's a green. There's a green. Let me go. It's a nice car. Nice, cool car. With them nice rims on it. You know what? If I find what I want in this pawn shop, maybe I can go eat Raising Cane's chicken feet. I wonder what all they got in there. Hope they got a variety of stuff. Maybe I can go eat there. I ain't never ate there. Oh, wait a minute. Better yet, maybe go to, I like Wendy's. No KFC right by Wendy's. Ooh, they got all kind of food choices on this street. I done rode the 20th before that bus. So that's Wendy's and KFC over there. KFC, finger licking good, the commercial says. Each person has each business has models, you know. All right, y'all. I reached my destination. Pawn shop right here. Let me get ready to go up in here, keep my fingers crossed. And, the name of this is Cash Pawn Shop. Keeps my fingers crossed. Hope they got a camcorder I want with a reasonable price. Last one I was with, down south right before I reached town, they just had bought it out and it was $90. And I was gonna try to talk them down. But when the lady came over there and opened the glass deal, she said, we just put this out, you know. So the price was gonna stay $90. I told her, I'm going to pawn shop at the pawn shop. This is the first one I'm coming to. And I'm just trying to get one affordable. And then I threw this in. I said, I done got got one for $20 before, so I wasn't rude or nothing like that, but I ain't trying to pay 50 on up. I'm trying to go 50 on down, maybe, you know, maybe 40 on down. Because a lot of pawn shops might say they don't buy, camcorders aren't selling that good no more, because people use phones and stuff. The reason I use camcorders, because my speaker won't play the music and do a video at the same time. It's one or the other. You know what I'm saying? So even though somebody told me a phone they had, some type of iPhone would do it, I doubt it. Because it gotta shut off, a phone gotta shut off one thing to do the other. They might have a phone that do that though, but that's why I need a camcorder. I like camcorders, I like the little shape. It came out when I was in prison. When I was holding this speaker on my shoulders the other day dancing, I thought about how in prison I did that with a radio. I'm glad to be out here doing that where it's better. Peace, everybody, and be safe. And if you don't know Jesus Christ as your Lord and Savior, He wants you to accept Him in your life. All right, bye everybody.